Hey guys, it's Simply Cynthia, and I hope you guys are simply having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me on another video. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do this makeup look here using some products that I got from Yesstyle for their Red Makeup challenge. So if you guys are interested to see how to get this beautiful look, then please keep watching. Alright, so we're gonna go into our Rêve, I hope I'm saying that correct, at Paris eyeshadow palette. This is by Moonshot, and it's such a beautiful palette. I have used it before. Anybody that follows me on IG saw my first makeup look, and the cool part about this is that it kind of has a daytime and nighttime side. So depending on what you're going for, if you're predominantly looking for a daytime look, then you can use these beautiful like blush mauve colors, or if you're looking for a date night look, you can use this kind of red smoky side over here. So I think for today I'm going to use a combination of both because it's the afternoon. So let's hop into it. Alright, so first things first, I think I'm going to try to just do a blanket of kind of this blush shade here. The box does have the names of the shades on it, however I don't know what I did with the box, so I'm just going to say the blush shade. And I'm going to pop this all over my lid, like so. And I'm using a Morphe E27 brush. And I'm just going to pop this all over. Alright, and last time I played it a little safe when I did my IG look, so I think I'm going to step in over here on this nighttime side, and I think I'm going to want to definitely add this kind of raspberry red color here, and I'm going to put that on the outer crease. I do have to mention there is kickback, but so far it's been working in my favor as far as the pigmentation, because a little bit definitely went a long way with me just applying that kind of blush color to the full lid. So just want to make mention of that. Okay, so it's definitely showing up. That's good. Right? And then whatever is left over on the brush, I'm just going to move it towards the inner crease here. Like so. Okay, and like I mentioned before, I definitely wanted to experiment more with this side, so I think I'm going to go in with, I want to combine the two, so I think I'm going to combine this kind of dark brown, almost black shade with this kind of brown shade here. I'm just gonna mix the two, and I'm just going to, and I'm using a kind of tapered brush because I don't want it to be super pigmented, just kind of like a hint of darkness in that outer corner, and I'm focusing that only on the outer corner here. Like so. That's cute. And then to kind of bring everything together so that way we have a more diffused, gradual transition of the colors, I'm gonna go in with my fluffy brush. I think I want to say this was a paintbrush, but it's a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with this kind of transitional shade here, brow bone shade. And I'm just going to blend out those colors up top. Kind of diffuse any harsh lines. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, I must say I'm extremely impressed at the pigmentation of the eyeshadow. And like always, because this is pulling more sultry, I want to make sure that I smoke out the bottom lash line. Okay, so it's a smudger brush like this. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with that kind of raspberry shade that I mentioned before. Right here. And I'm going to smudge this on my bottom lash line. Okay, and now for the lid space. I'm trying to decide if I want to define the lid space or if I just kind of want to let it be. But because it's me and I'm extra, we all know that I'm going to end up defining it anyway, so why not? I'm going to go in with my Dose of Colors concealer. This one was way too light, so I tend to use this one for more defined purposes. This is in light medium. I have more of like a slightly hooded lid, so sometimes I have to go in and kind of create my own lid space for myself. And I'm just going to take that flat brush that we used in the beginning. And I'm going to kind of create that lid space and lid shape that I want. And as you can see, I'm just patting the concealer because I don't want any harsh lines. You know, I'm just patting it. Just kind of patting it in place here. See how I have a more, definitely looks like the appearance of more lid space here versus here. It would just be like this little sliver on the side. And then because we want it to obviously gradually blend in, I'm going to take that kind of fluffy brush, go in with that raspberry mauve color, and I'm just going to kind of diffuse any harshness. Like so. And then on this kind of nighttime side, I love this kind of champagne shade, and I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to just pat it on the lid like so. It's actually really pretty. Okay, I'm a fan, and I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. Alright, so as you can see, this look is absolutely beautiful as is. I love how it has almost like a sultry vibe. This is definitely like the nighttime vibe here, and it just looks really good. I love the shimmer on here if you want to keep it. This is a slightly subtle, but you know, you don't want it to go over the top for like every day, even date night or something like that. But this looks very, very cute. However, we do have more products, and of course they have more like to them. So the next product that I'm going to be using, just because if you really want your eyes to look like a disco ball the whole night, they definitely have the product for it. So this is by Peach C. This is their liquid champagne glitter. This is in shade Coral, Rose Coral. I've used this before and it's my all-time favorite. Anytime I can find a use for this product, I'm going to use it, just because it doesn't flake. Sometimes I've had that experience with like different like liquid eyeshadows or even the glitters, that either they crease or they kind of like the glitter just starts to fall off on your face. But this does not do that. And let me, and I like to kind of just pat it on the lid because it has like very chunky like glitter pieces. You see how cute that looks? kind of want to focus it in the inner corner here. And look at how beautiful that is if you just want a little bit of extra oomph to your eye makeup look. Like I said on my Instagram, it's like a fiesta on your eyelids. It looks super duper cute, and especially in the right lighting, and it just catches the sparkles. It's a whole mood. Oh my gosh, guys, look at can we just look at the eyes? It's a hit. I love it. Just seeing it shimmer and the light, it just looks so dope. I'm here for it. Alright, so for eyeliner, we're going to be using the Macqueen New York. This is their waterproof gel pencil, and this is in shade Smoky Roasting Latte. Look at me trying to do the most over here. And I think I'm just going to use this to kind of smoke out the corners here and the bottom lash line. I'm just going to predominantly add it on the outer corners here, because we've already kind of put like all of our glitter here. So for the most part, I think I want it on the outer corner. And of course, we gotta wing it out because I wing out every makeup look. It's just a flatter brush, more precise flat brush. And then I'm gonna go in to where we put the gel here, and I'm just going to smudge it out. And then I'm gonna go in with that dark kind of espresso shade here. I'm gonna put a little bit of that on the brush too. And then kind of gives it that diffused smoky look. It's not as intense as it would be if we used a liquid eyeliner. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to this. Okay, so we are officially done with the eyes. I did add a little bit of the smoky roasting latte on the bottom lash line, but we are done with the eyes for the most part. I will add mascara, but I'll probably do that a little bit later. But I want to get into the other products. So I absolutely have been loving these creamy blushes, and I actually prefer them being in the the tin container here, because I can easily put my finger in there, warm it up to warm up the skin. I used this one last time. This was in almond terracotta, and it was super duper cute on the skin. However, I do want to give myself more of an appearance of a natural blushing, whereas that one kind of helped enhance my bronzer slash contour. And I'm gonna go in with, I believe this is strawberry. And yes, I know it looks intense, but once you blend it out on your skin, I promise you it's not that intense. So I'm gonna go in, I'm just gonna use my middle finger here, gonna warm that up. Kind of has like a balmy, creamy vibe. And I know it looks intense on the finger, but I'm just gonna go here on my natural cheek. I'm just gonna blend that out like so. And look how pretty that is. Looks super good. And the trick to it that I'm learning is that if you use the finger that you kind of obviously picked up the blush with, you use that to disperse it on the cheek, and then you use a clean finger, which I use this one here, and you use that to blend it out. And it looks absolutely fabulous. Before I move into my highlight, I'm gonna go in with my Bare Minerals Perfecting Veil. And where is my fluffy brush? Here we go. And I'm going to set all over my face because I have not done that yet. That blush looks absolutely amazing, and I love how it created a nice sheen too. And then I'm going to take my, this is a Morphe brush. It's kind of like, I don't even know what to call this brush. Honestly, it just looks like, it's kind of, I'm going to call it my raggedy brush, because I actually prefer to use this brush for highlighting. But I love how it's like very like dispersed, like the little hairs in the brush. And I'm going to go in, this is my Maybelline Master Chrome Highlight in Molten Gold. It's super duper cute. It gives you that glow within look. And I'm just going to place that on my cheekbones like so. Look how pure, just see, I'm speechless. I was gonna say pure and beautiful, and it just merges to one word. Do the same thing here. Yeah, like so. Super cute. Bump lip, nose, bridge of my nose here, chin, forehead here. Alright, I did decide to come back to the eyes, so I'm going to go in with my Maybelline. This is the Lash Sensational Mascara. Alright, so our lashes are done, and just look at how amazing my lashes look right now. They are definitely curly, they stand out. And for something like this, because I put so much glitter and extraness on the eyes, I don't think I would want to put a false lash on this, because I would want my glitter to be seen. And I feel like the mascara definitely helped naturally curl the lashes and give them an oomph, but you can still see all of my eye makeup that I put effort and work into. Okay, so now it's time for the lips. I got two colors for the lips. I got Joyful, which is this shade here, this Roman, that one. And then I also got the Burnt Heart. I have been loving this shade. It's a mauve purple, and I think the mauve purple would look great on my lips for this look, because the makeup naturally is pulling mauve on my skin. So we're gonna use Burnt Heart. And boy, do these lips look absolutely gorgeous. I love this formula. It's super soft on the lips. I can move my lips, I can rub them together, and it doesn't like create any crumbling or any creasing. The cool part about this is that if you wear it throughout the day, as it starts to wear, you'll still have the at least a tint of the color on, which is great, especially if you're wearing a mask. Then you don't have to feel like, oh man, like now my lips just look like like the butthole lip, you know, because you're still gonna have the tint there. And this looks absolutely gorgeous. And then I will swatch Joyful for you, just in case if you guys are interested in what that looks like. I'll swatch them right next to each other so you can get a better idea too of what those two shades look like. Alright, so that's what it looks like. This one is Joyful. It's definitely that more diffused red. And then here is the Burnt Heart, which is that mauve kind of purple pink vibe. Alright, you guys, so first thing first is for the Rêve de Paris. This is the Moonshot palette. I actually really like this palette. I do wish that it was a little bit bigger, just because, I mean, my finger doesn't really fit in like for like the shimmers and stuff, so I would prefer to have a bigger palette. But it's definitely pigmented, the pigment is there, and the palette, everything blended out nice and smoothly. And I love how you also get like that day night look. You can have the night look here, you have the day look here. So this was definitely a gorgeous palette, and my primary, I think, concern with this palette was because of how kind of you have like the lighter side here. I was afraid that it wasn't going to appear on me, but it actually looks really good. I know with K-Beauty, their makeup is more diffused. It kind of has like that natural look to it. The soft pink is like their natural undertones from what I've seen. And for me, I love to be extra, so I was concerned, was the palette gonna allow me to be extra, and it definitely did, so that was a plus. So this is definitely something I'm going to keep with me. I do have to say that even though it's small, it's something that you can carry with you, so you can put this in your purse, like I said, because you can take it from a day to night. You'll very easily be able to do your makeup earlier in the day, and if you decide to go out after work or something, then you have the second side here. And as you guys saw, I just blended the espresso shade with this kind of mauvey brown. I just mixed those together on the outer crease, and that's how we got this sultry look here. The eyeliner, guys, the eyeliner is absolutely bomb. I love how it definitely does live up to the name for the gel consistency, because I was very easily able to spread it out, kind of wing it out on its own. I didn't have to add anything to it, so that's good. But it's also waterproof, so I don't feel like it's gonna go anywhere. That's why I took the risk and put it in my waterline, and it looks really good. And it actually worked really well too with the eyeshadow, because I was concerned that maybe that might cause it to crumble, but it didn't. Both of them just worked very smoothly together. The Peach Sea, the glitter, I'm gonna need to buy more of these, because this glitter has not crumbled on my eyes. It looks good. Every time I move, I just feel like it's like a disco ball in my eyes. It looks so cute. And then sometimes with loose glitter, sometimes you run the risk of it, like if it gets in your eye, or you know, the cleanup afterwards. And I love the fact that this is a thicker glitter and it's not moving, so I don't need to buy a separate primer for it. It stays put all day. And then the cheeks, I was so concerned about how the strawberry was gonna appear on me. I didn't want it to make me look like I had been out in the cold for an extended period of time and I'm coming in. It looks really good on the skin. It adds a nice radiant glow too. On both sides, it looks really nice. And like I showed you, you just diffuse it out with a clean finger and you're good to go, girl. This is what I have on my cheeks, and it looks really good, so that was a plus as well. And then last but not least are the lips. I believe that's the last product, are the lips. It's super comfortable on my lips right now. As time goes by and it starts to wear down, I love the idea that it's a tint, so I'm still gonna have the color. And that's all you can really ask for at the end of the day, is that you still have the color and that you don't have the butthole lip. And with the tint, you're probably not going to get that, so we're good. So this is the final look, guys. Thank you again for watching, and let me know if you guys have any questions about any other products down below. Thank you, Yesstyle, for working with me for this video. This was a great experience, especially with trying K-Beauty, and I'm sure I'm going to try more other stuff as I go along. So if you guys are interested in what K-Beauty makeup looks like and how it looks on somebody with my complexion and my skin, then please let me know down below. And as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a simply wonderful day. And as you can kind of tell, I'm speeding it up because my battery is about to die. But again, let me know if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to see more K-Beauty, and if you guys want to see anything else, any other ideas that you have, I'm open to trying it. So until next time, bye guys.